Hey you guys, Zenith Darksky here with another music reaction. This time we'll be reacting to I'll Be Your Man by BTOB at the 2016 KBS Song Festival, even though this says that the year date is 2017, but either way, that's fine. I do want to say really quickly, shout out to BTOB fans and thank you guys for not hating on me hardcore in that last video when I reacted to them. Because obviously, you know, I was very open and honest about my opinion that I wasn't a big fan of what I heard in that specific song and that specific reaction there. I expected to get some hate in the comments, not because their fans are bad or anything, because I don't know, but purely because I just was like, I probably went a little too negative on this, and so I was a little worried, but we actually got a lot of positive comments, a lot of people thanking me for being honest in there with my opinion and everything, so I appreciate that, because it's always kind of, I don't want to say use the word scary, but it is a little bit scary, worrying that if you react to certain groups or bands or whatever, maybe what kind of backlash you're going to get or feedback you're going to get at the very least from people. So I can't thank you guys enough for being very, very kind about that. Because obviously I never said in there that I just hate the band or anything now. It just simply wasn't my kind of song, wasn't my kind of music. And, you know, I can't appreciate you guys enough for that. Either way, let's go ahead and get into this. This is live, which is great, because I love to hear, these bands performing live and hear if they can really sing and see if they can really, you know, do their thing. Quiet.
Girl, I know where you are, but if you can hear my prayer, give me one last shot.
Okay, first of all, let's just talk about the intro there. Very, very dramatic, kind of tense intro coming out there, the walking the way they did. Nothing overly complicated on choreography, just very solid, you know, very solid timing and movement here. What I do want to say really quickly is, man, and I'm not hating on the song yet or anything, because I understand these guys, I would say, are more of an R&B-esque group. Like, a lot of their songs kind of skew more R&B, that area, you know, it's more love songs, more about talking to a girl or a former girl, or, you know, this or that. But man, it was just kind of corny. It was kind of corny when he came out there and said girl and, you know, talked about some stuff. I get that it adds tension and maybe even a little story to the song, you know, in a way. And I'm sure a lot of people love it. It felt corny, it felt weird. It kind of felt forced. Like, it kind of felt like maybe he had got off time for a second. It seemed like he really had to kind of think and figure out, you know, sounded awkward a little bit, figuring out where to say his stuff. But I will say, opening vocals right here from just the snippet I got a second ago, I do like that so far. And I do like the sound of this song. So I'm excited for this one. I like that little bounce. Beautiful, beautiful soft vocals. Yeah, I do want to stop there real quick. That person that's singing right here, beautiful vocals, beautiful voice. Almost reminds me of some more operatic and traditional singers, and that's only fresh on my mind because of what we just reacted to before this. But yeah, he's got a great voice. And also I will give it to the person who's kind of like, I don't want to say rapping, but kind of, talking underneath it. It doesn't take me out of it. That's something I complain about sometimes there these hip hop verses or rap verses, or these little just kind of rap areas and songs can sometimes be a little exhausting. Or just kind of catches you off guard or takes you out of the song. So far, that hasn't happened in this song, and I really like the dramatic, intense nature of it. Sure. Me go back before that there. Okay, so yeah, the whole first verse into the chorus and everything sounded really solid, and I actually really like the way the rapper kind of got more energy as it went right up until the kind of like the rise to the chorus there. Sounded really good, was really on point, just it matched with it very well. And I love that. Like I said, sometimes those things can take me out of a song. I think that did nothing but a good thing for the song. Also, I just want to say I haven't heard anyone singing really bad. Obviously, we can debate one way or the other about the actual rap voices that people use, but singing has been great so far on this performance. But let's get into this next part.
That girl is on my mind 24/7, 365. Dear God, can you hear my cry? Pray for her back every night. Promise you that I'm a better man, won't ever let her go, no, not again.
Okay, I'm not a fan of that guy. I'm not a fan of his rapping. First of all, he pulled the mic closer, which was a bad thing. Obviously, he speaks a little quiet anyways. He needs to raise his volume, because if you pull the mic closer to hear yourself better like that, but you've got the mic adjusted and the audio engineers and everyone has the sound adjusted for this over here, especially using these little mics like this that's attached to you right there instead of holding a mic, then you're gonna hear a lot of that, which you hear that on my videos sometimes too, and I can't say anything, but I try to sit back here where that doesn't happen, even though sometimes I do have a filter over it. I don't know where it is right now though. But yeah, he shouldn't have brought it close, and then he just doesn't sound comfortable rapping. And maybe it's nervousness, and if it is nervousness, who can blame him on a big stage in front of cameras, a bunch of people? I get it. However, that's I don't know. It seems like maybe he needs a little bit more practice in the ways of being on stage and figuring out where do I need to, I can't pull the mic to me, so I need to raise my voice. Or project at least a little bit better, and figuring out how to be more comfortable on stage, because there's definitely something going on with this guy. I don't know if he's nervous. I don't know what the situation is, but for sure my least favorite part about this, and I almost want to say his performance almost single-handedly brings down the effect of a lot of what else is going on, because the rest of them sound so great, they're doing so great. I would say some of the vocals are a little quiet, but other than that, everything sounds great so far, except for this guy. I didn't like his intro, and I don't like him here. I don't like his voice here. Not that I don't like him. I shouldn't say that, because then people will be like, "You don't like him," and I don't have a problem with him. I don't know him, but I just am not a big fan of what's going on, with his rapping here. I don't know. Like I said, could be nervousness. Maybe he was sick even. I don't know. Just not a huge fan of what's going on.
True that I'm a better man, won't ever let it go, no, not again. 제발 내게 다시 돌아오라고. 그대로 들어줘, 날 그대로 내게 되돌려줘. 날 약해봐서 너를 향해 하지만 말만 들어준다면서 지쳐져만 당신이 존재한다면 저 보고 지금 죽을 듯 아파요. 그날 정했던 모습 떠오르는 틈없이 지나내버릴까.
Yeah, the vocals, the vocals are great. The singing vocals and stuff are great. But there is definitely an issue with the audio engineers or something. Like he was, he pulled out. He did great. That's beautiful. That's what you want to do. If you're getting loud and you're really about to belt out a note, you want to pull the mic away. It should still be able to pick you up because of projection, because of the way you're projecting the note or the sound. However, when he pulled that mic away there, it got really, really quiet. And I don't think he pulled it too far away. I think simply the audio engineers just have the mics a little not sensitive enough or something. Just because some of these vocals are being killed only by the audio engineering. However, now that I watched the bald guy in the back, I was watching him dance and stuff too for a second while we were listening there, and I realized I think he's just out of practice, because his dancing was a little off. They did a move where they like spun and got on like one knee and stuff, and he kind of like wavered while the rest were perfect. Obviously you're gonna have issues when it comes to dancing and stuff. It's hard, you can't get it perfect every single time. It's just not gonna happen. However, with the rapping thing and that, I'm just kind of convinced maybe was he injured for a while or something and put him out of practice in terms of rapping and everything, or what. Either way, yeah, the rest of them bring it back so well, though. The rest of them hold their own so well that it almost forgives his fallings, his falling off, but still, though, it's noticeable. Woo.
속으로만 했던 마음으로만 했던 나의 간절했던 기도를 저 깜깜한 하늘에 난 나도 모르게 입 밖으로 너를 기도했어 Baby I pray
I love the music. That's good. I like the music, and I like the musicality of the song. I like the rhythm and all that stuff, and I really like the chorus, and the singing in it is phenomenal, and the rapping on some of their parts is pretty good too. It's just that one fella, man. Bless his heart. He's just not. And I'm even saying, like, on terms of the dancing, once I realized there was an issue there with him, even when he was dancing and stuff, I was like, there's something going on with this guy. I don't know. And I don't know, man. Maybe he had some bad news before the show and it put him out of it. I don't know. But there's something off with him. Just vocally and just physically and everything. He's just, I don't know, doesn't feel quite, and this sounds bad and this sounds mean, but it just doesn't fit in as well in this group specifically as the rest of the guys. I don't know if it's an anxiety thing maybe, and if it is, I'm sorry. I don't know what it is for sure, but the rest of them were great, although whoever that was kind of rapping there before the duo rapped, whoever that, or no, it looks like the blonde fella, the one with the blonde hair that rapped or sang or whatever it was right there before basically the end. I don't know their names or anything. I'm sorry. It takes me a minute to remember these guys' names in these groups. But yeah, he had the mic issue a little bit too. I saw him kind of pull it close, and you could hear him breathing on it. Not quite as bad though. Not quite as bad as the other guy. The other guy pulled it real close, and you could hear everything. You know, you could hear that guy swallow probably. But you know, it is what it is, and it could, like I said, it could be audio engineer's fault and stuff, but it's not audio engineer's fault when it comes to the confidence in your voice and the confidence in your performance. And he was very much lacking those two things. Like I said, could be any number of reasons. And if you know the reason, tell me down below in the comments. Other than that, I did like the song, and I appreciate the song, appreciate the performance for the most part. And if you liked it or liked the video, please do hit that like button for me. Don't kill me in the comments, please. I'm just simply saying what I saw, and you know, I'm just stating, being transparent, being honest with what I saw there. I really like these guys. I want to like these guys. Their singing is great. Their choreography is awesome. It's just a few things with the rapping with these guys in particular, and then that one guy for sure set me off a little bit there. But if you know something about him, or was he new, or is he new, or you know, if anything, you know anything about him or anything, let me know in the comments. Share around so your friends can throw their thoughts, comments, suggestions down there as well. And hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. It just takes a few seconds of your time to help me, like, permanently. So please do hit that sub button. Over 90% of you guys watching aren't subbed anyways. So please do hit that sub button. It really, really does help me, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video, and thank you for watching.